Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring Rust and Ruin. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this tabletop RPG, which is essentially the grimdark version of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about gear, or the odds and ends section. This section contains information on the starting gold for each of the character classes. You also have detailed lists of armor and weapons. Pretty usual stuff such as padded armor, chain shirt, plate armor. When it comes to weapons, you have your great axe, your great sword, you have long swords, you have bows, crossbows, maces, clubs. Pretty standard, but you also have information on the optional weapon and armor degrading system. Before we talk about that, it's also important to note that magical items such as magical suits of armor and weapons, they are not common in this setting. In fact, they could be quite dangerous. A lot of them could be cursed. There is always a price. When it comes to the armor and weapons decay or degradation system, it is quite easy to understand, but there is a bit of bookkeeping involved. Every piece of armor and weapons, including shields, has an integrity rating. If this integrity rating goes down, the effectiveness of the armor or the weapon goes down as well. And how do weapons and armor degrade? It depends on the category, whether it is armor, shield, or weapon. In the case of armor, every time a character takes damage during a fight, the integrity is going to go down. And as this degradation happens, the effectiveness of the armor is also going to go down until it is useless and needs to be repaired. Depending on how you want to handle things, repairing could be a simple and expensive affair. But maybe you need special materials in order to repair your suit of armor. When it comes to shields, they degrade every time they protect you from harm. So it might be a good idea not to equip your shield for every fight or every battle. Now when it comes to weapons, after every session that involves combat, players must roll a d20 to determine the condition of their weapon. If the rating goes down a bit too much, the weapon could end up completely broken. And even if the weapon is just slightly damaged, the damage that the weapon deals will also go down. Apart from that, this section of the book also contains information on the cost for various items, such as oil flasks, grappling hooks, rations, etc. You also have a list detailing potions of healing, greater healing, invisibility, and the like, but these are quite expensive. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part, we are going to talk about character background. I really like this decay or degradation system. However, it requires responsible players that can keep track of such things, and it's not that cumbersome. You only need perhaps scratch paper, or perhaps even tokens to keep track of this decay or degradation. Thank you for watching this part of the review, and thank you for your likes and your comments. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. This has been Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. If you want me to run a game for you, please check out the pinned comment below. And remember, it is better to roleplay and fail in character than not to roleplay and fail as a player. Once again, thank you, and see you later.